Hi, beautiful twin flames. My name is Anna, and I'm back again today with the fifth sign that this is your true twin flame. I am using the 9 signs from the book Twin Flames Finding Your Ultimate Lover by Jeff and Shalia Devine to define some of the most reliable ways that you can identify whether someone is really your true twin flame or not. There are many signs out there that people often look to, and the truth is that they are not necessarily signs that someone is your true twin flame. Here I am giving you what I used to identify my true twin flame. Before we get started though, go like and subscribe and leave me some comments so I know what kind of content that you guys want to see, and that is going to help you and support you the most. We are on sign number 5, that this person is really your true twin flame. Sign number 5 is all about sharing the same values as your twin flame. You and your true twin flame will share the same core values. You are created from the same soul blueprint, and every soul has a set of core values that we are created with, those things that we center our lives around. This is why it's so easy to build with your twin flame, because you do share the same core values. Now, you do have to get clear on your core values in order to see that your twin flame shares your core values. Now, you might think that, oh, this is easy enough. I feel very clear about my core values. But maybe go deeper here, because often we kind of make our values up sometimes in order to please a certain culture that we maybe have grown up in, or people around us, whether it's family or friends. So make sure that these are truly the core values that are most important to you. And a really good way to get clear about what your core values really are is to look at situations and relationships where you could clearly see that this was not what you wanted. And then write the opposite down. And this is how you're going to make your love list. And I will link a more in-depth love list video in the description box so that you can get clear on your core values and write yourself a love list. This is going to be in large part how you identify your true twin flame, because they are going to meet you and they're going to match your love list. I see that Murphy has joined us. Maybe he will settle down and hang out with us without clawing me to death. Time will tell. What I've been doing for these signs that someone is your true twin flame videos is going through each sign and sharing some of the ways where I noticed these true twin flame signs showing up in my twin flame union. Now, I happen to have a very extensive love list, which I have also shared very in depth in another video. That's kind of fun to watch. It might give you some ideas of things to put on your love list. I'm just going to go through a few of the points that I have on my twin flame love list, the values that are core values for me, and how this shows up in my twin flame union, and how my twin flame meets me in these core values. One of the ones that stands out that I've really been going deeper with recently is that my twin flame is supportive and encouraging of me. Now, this was something I put on my love list because I recognized in previous intimate partner relationships that I did not have this, and it was extremely bothersome for me. I felt as though I didn't have support and encouragement, and instead I was often judged for things that I liked or things that I wanted to do. And one of my favorite ways my twin flame has been showing up in this area and really supporting and encouraging me is whenever I go to explore something new. Maybe it's often something that I want to do and I'm not necessarily very good at it right away, just like learning anything that we learn as humans. You're not usually good at it when you first start. And my twin flame is always, whenever he sees that it's something that I'm really passionate about, and even if it's just a passing curiosity, he supports me and encourages me to explore it completely. And then if he sees that it's something that I am wanting to go deeper with and stick with and learn more about or get better at it, he supports me and allows me to have the time, or just encouraging me by, being verbally encouraging so that I can go deeper with this thing, learn more about it. And I just really love that. It's so important to me that my partner encourages and supports me. I think this is something that's probably really important for most of us. And so this is one of my core values. And this is how I love that my twin flame shows up for me in this way and encourages and supports me. One of the other ones that I want to bring up too is that I had written most of my love list before I ever met my twin flame, my true twin flame. I was with a false twin flame at the time, and I'll go more into that in a second. But one of the things that I put on my twin flame love list before I ever met my twin flame was that he would be nurturing, spiritually, physically, emotionally, that he was a nurturing person to not only me, but also his other close relationships, and most of all, himself. Because we all know, right, that we can't give from an empty cup. And let me tell you, this man, he nurtures me with good food. He cooks for me all of the time. He gives me the space to make sure that I'm able to have time and equipment so that I can get my morning workouts in. He will, if he sees that, or maybe I mentioned something about, well, if I have time to take a bath later, he always makes sure that I'm set up with the bath and that everything is perfect for me, that I have this space. And this kind of goes back to that support and encouragement thing too, right? And he's so nurturing to me. He just loves to take care of me. It's it just feeds his soul. And that's really good too, because he's not taking from himself to nurture me. And this is one of the ways that really gives to him too, by giving to me and watching me receive, especially as the divine feminine. He loves that. He loves to nurture me. And once again, this is something that I had put on my love list long before I met him, because I didn't experience this in other relationships. There were always these gaps. Often the person was too concerned about themselves and not feeling nurtured themselves, and so they had nothing to give to me. And this was really important for me to have in my perfect partner. And lo and behold, this is why it is so valuable to write a love list. Even though I had written these things on my love list long before I met my twin flame, he shows up and he matches it perfectly. The final one I want to bring up is consistency. I desire for my twin flame to be consistent. He is consistent in the way that he shows up for me emotionally. He is consistent in that he has a strong work ethic, and he makes sure that we partner in providing for our family financially. He's consistent in making sure that he says and does the same thing. He's not going around telling me he's going to do something and then not doing it, and the plans fall through. And this was really important for me to be able to feel safe in my twin flame union, because once again, I did not have this in previous relationships. And so I knew that my perfect partner would be consistent. This is something I really value in myself too, is that I'm consistent and reliable for myself and for my relationships around me, whether it's a work relationship or relationships with my kids. It's really important to me that I'm consistent and reliable, and that I create that safety for myself and in my other relationships. I just want to share a few of those things and encourage you to go really deep whenever you are thinking about your core values, the places where you want your twin flame to meet you. Because just because somebody else has not met you in these places that maybe they seem really simple to you, but nobody else has ever met you there, and so you feel as though it's asking too much. This is not the case with your twin flame. They are always going to have the same core value as you. Do be careful that this is truly a core value of yours. It's not appropriate to put things on your love list about your core values that have to do with physical appearance, for example. That's not a core value. And the one that Jeff and Shalia often use as an example is don't put on your love list that your twin flame is going to follow, for example, a certain diet, the diet that you have chosen for yourself. Find out what the core value of following that diet is. So if you are thinking that you want your twin flame to be vegetarian with you, get clear about why you find that to be important. Is it because you desire to respect and have compassion toward animals? If that is the case, then put that thing on your love list, that you love animals and you feel as though this is how you can love and respect God's other creations. So just make sure you really get to the core of the value. These are core values. And I promise you that if you are clear within yourself and you are living up to or meeting those core values yourself, sometimes we have core values and we're not actually meeting our own core value. Do your inner work there. And as you get clear and you align more deeply with your own core value, you're going to find that so too does your twin flame. It's not that your twin flame is like your carbon copy. They're not exactly like you. But once again, as I've talked about so much in my videos, your twin flame is your perfect complement. So they're going to fit into this value in just the way that you need them to. And so you might have one piece of it and then they have a slightly different piece of it. And they're going to match you perfectly. It really would be quite a boring world if we were all just exactly the same. You wouldn't want your twin flame to be the same as you. You want them to be your complement. It makes for such a beautiful, juicy twin flame union. I would also like to mention too that this is one of the most powerful ways to get clear on whether someone is a false twin flame, because your false twin flame is maybe going to meet some of your core values, but they are not going to meet all of them. And you may find that even with your true twin flame, you may be going deeper into a core value, maybe it's not being fully expressed in your union, but it is really important to you. You can feel that though. You can tell whenever, as you do your inner work, whether it's simply that you're going deeper into a core value or that this person actually is not meeting me here. So getting clear about your values and aligning with those values through doing your inner work and making new choices is going to be an extremely powerful way to reveal somebody as a false twin flame or a true twin flame and go deeper in your twin flame union. If you are truly and sincerely doing the inner work to get clear and go deeper in a core value, your true twin flame will do the same. Your false twin flame, if that is the experience you're having, totally fine, by the way, but they're not going to continue going deeper. There will come a point where they will vibe out and kind of go their separate way. Before I go, make sure you also go grab that book, Twin Flames: Finding Your Ultimate Lover. There's information down below in the description box as to where you can find it. It was my introduction to healing my twin flame union, and I can tell you that it really does work. And I have lived in my twin flame union for 5 years now. So go grab yourself a copy and learn how you can heal your twin flame union. And don't forget, like, subscribe, leave comments, do all the things so that you continue to see this content that is really going to help support you. I am a certified twin flame ascension coach with Twin Flames Universe. And if you are ready to claim the support that you need to be successful and have a compassionate twin flame journey, go down to the description box and find the link, get set up with a 30-minute free consultation, and let's find out if we're a good match. I can help you. I know the way to being with your twin flame in a healthy relationship that you don't have to keep going in and out of and enduring the horridness of twin flame separation. The horrifying experience of twin flame separation. Ain't nobody got time for that. I look forward to seeing you all in my next video, and until then, I'll see you soon. Bye.